I'm in a neighborhood that you don't want to miss because it's full of some of the most charming streets in the whole city. Its market is one of the most famous in all of Rome, plus it's super central, surrounded by some of the key sites. Today, I'm giving you the formula of how to explore Campo de Fiori. In the heart of Rome, there's a square that's been pulling in Romans for centuries, Campo de Fiori. It's a kind of place that's always changing, shifting depending on the time of day. By morning, it's a market alive with the hum of vendors and locals haggling over everything from flowers to fresh veg. By night, it's a different animal, buzzing, full of life, and nearly impossible to resist. This neighborhood was made for wandering through its historic market, down narrow romantic alleys, and past the quirky characters who make it what it is. The energy here is electric, like Rome itself, the kind of place that doesn't stop, doesn't sleep, and makes you feel like you're part of something that's been going on for centuries. Campo de Fiori is located in central Rome on the south side of the Corso Vittorio Emanuele between the Pantheon and Piazza Navona. From the Campo, it's a 10-minute walk from the Pantheon, a 20-minute walk from the Vatican, a 12-minute taxi ride from the Colosseum, and a 25-minute bus ride or 12-minute taxi from Termini Station. Today we'll give you the formula on how to have a great day in Campo de Fiori. We'll hang out in the most well-known market in Rome, meet a legendary local who's been serving coffee for 70 years, check out one of the most beautiful streets in Rome, see hidden ancient sites, explore neighboring piazzas and side streets, and I'll also share some lessons that I've learned from the food tour that comes right through here. And don't forget to stay until the end for our recommendations on where to eat. For more on where to stay in Campo de Fiori, don't forget to check out our guidebook for great hotel recommendations. Before we get started, hook me up with a like and subscribe, and don't forget to smash that bell so you can see our upcoming episodes. One of the most classic spots here in Rome for a coffee is right near Campo de Fiori called Bar Farnese, and this place is super old school. So if you need soy milk or oat milk or swans in your latte, do not come here. You're gonna take the coffee the way they serve it. So one thing I've learned when you're visiting Rome is that you definitely have to say hello when you enter an establishment like this. So you can say salve or you can say ciao. You order your coffee, caffè normale if you're just having an espresso or a cappuccino or whatever you want, and then you take it. In my case, it's an espresso, so we're just going in one sip. For me, it's people that make travel special, and Bar Farnese has one of the best characters in Rome, Don Angelo, who has been a barista here since 1952. So you don't want to disrespect a barista by ordering swan art on your latte or variations of different coffees. Just take your coffee the way he serves it, because trust me, you're going to enjoy it. So this is what Campo de Fiori looks like in the morning, and if you want to pick up some local groceries for your apartment or maybe even some flowers for your special someone, this is when you want to visit early in the morning when all the nonnas are getting their groceries, because it's been a market since the Middle Ages. The historic Campo de Fiori took its current shape the way we see it today in the 15th century. And right in the dead center, you see a statue of Giordano Bruno, who was convicted of heresy and burned at the stake in 1600. The historic market completely transforms at night. So in the early afternoon, you can sit down here for an aperitivo at one of the cafes. But at night, it becomes a young person's playground with loads of young people stepping in the square to enjoy a good time. If anything, you can come to this square to do some amazing people watching and eat with your eyes, because of course we can have a visual feast with all these colors. The whole square is completely surrounded by restaurants and cafes and shops just like this. This is a historic shop. It's from 1890, Norcineria Viola, and if you're on one of our food tours, you may stop here or at a place similar. So I'm gonna step inside and try some of the food. If you check out our Trastevere episode, the food tour featured in that episode actually starts in this neighborhood before moving on to Trastevere. The food tour introduced me to stops like this, and my guide showed me exactly what to order. For more on all of our food tours in Rome, check out the link in the description below. So this particular neighborhood is full of lots of secrets. I'm going to step inside of this grocery store and show you something that's going to blow your mind. We're going to go all the way to the back of this store to find something that is centuries, thousands of years old. We all know that Largo Argentina is the site of the former Teatro Pompeo, where Julius Caesar was assassinated, and this is the original part of Teatro Pompeo in the back of this store, and you see the sloping of the stairs here, And all of this is original, thousands of years old. The Basilica of San Andrea della Valle is a stone's throw away from Campo de Fiori, but it's on the busy Corso, so it's very easy to miss, even though it has a grand Baroque facade. Once you step inside, you'll see why it's referred to as a mini St. Peter's. The grand Baroque interior is just going to blow you away. Once you step inside of San Andrea della Valle, you're immediately taken by the impressive grandeur and space. This church is a true testament to the Baroque period, and don't forget to look up because you're going to find incredible frescoes up there, and right at the altar you see Saint Andrew himself being crucified, not in the traditional cross, but being crucified in an X pattern. Piazza Farnese is just off the noise of Campo de Fiori, but it's a different Rome here. Slower, heavier. Two massive tubs, looted from the baths of Carcalla, sit like monuments to empire. Behind them, Palazzo Farnese, now the French embassy, once home to Pope Paul III, born Alessandro Farnese, who commissioned Michelangelo's Last Judgment, a pope with taste and power. Via Giulia is quite possibly one of the most beautiful streets in Rome. It's elegantly designed, lined with palazzos, and part of an urban redevelopment program by Pope Julius II many centuries ago. If you're jumping off into neighboring Trastevere, don't miss Via Giulia. There is no shortage of places to eat near the Campo. Where there's a market, there's bound to be some good eats. You can check out Rascioli Bakery, Forno del Campo, or Da Cesare dei Pellegrini. For more on where to eat in Campo de Fiori neighborhood, comment guidebook down below and we'll hook you up with our curated list. The pro move for an inexpensive and easy lunch is to hit up the Forno Campo de Fiori. They sell loads of sandwiches there, some supli, so you can take them away, and then you want to have them, in my opinion, over at Piazza Farnese for a nice DIY lunch. So for lunch, I decided to go super traditional and visit Da Cesare al Pellegrino. This is a traditional Roman eatery, and they serve traditional dishes here. So if you're looking for lasagna or Alfredo or anything with chicken in it, you're not going to find it here. I'm starting with this tortino di alici. So this features anchovies, endives, pine nuts, something that you're not going to see on the everyday tourist menu. This restaurant has lots of great specials, and I ordered the vignarola, which is a super traditional Roman dish. It's essentially the celebration of the spring. So it has peas, asparagus, artichoke, and guanciale, all served in spaghetti. Oh, look at this. So good. Grab a bite. Oh my gosh, look at this theme. A warm hug from your grandmother's garden. That's what that is. Well, that's it for our time exploring the Campo de Fiori neighborhood. Don't forget to check out our other neighborhood videos as well. I'm Angel Castellanos for the Tour Guy. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and smash that bell so you can find our next video. Ciao.